They've had a battle royal for favouritism, but Jetstar Lombo, a last start young winner, and Corey Bell's on board. He brought up his 100th winner for the season in the previous. All right, runners in behind the gate. Bell's Produce, 21.47 we're running. All in, set and ready to go, and they're on their way. Ideal Ones began okay from one. Also beginning smartly out wider on the track. Lettuce Dances up in the search of that early leader. They were followed out then next by Glenferrie Beauty. Just a touch deep on that bottom corner, booting up inside it. Went Red Bank Under Fire, and even down deeper on the inside was Conrad Kenzie. They were followed further back then by BJ Hill. Next was Scotty Stoods, Jetstar Lombo settling second last, and $1 Million Arts at the tail of the field. Down to the judge they come with 2 circuits left in front of them. 1600 out, an Ideal One on the inside, Glenferrie Beauty the outsider. They share the lead together. Behind the leader then in a lead time of 39.1 was Conrad Kenzie, and racing in the 1-1 came Red Bank Under Fire. He's been followed then, in fact that one up is Lettuce Dance in the 1-1, and then Red Bank Under Fire, his stablemate behind him. BJ Hill is over on the inside 3-backer. Now Jetstar Lombo, he's about to take off, Jetstar Lombo, and he's starting to stride up around the outside of them, and this in turn has left Scotty Studer and $1 Million Art at the tail of the field. Heading by the 1200 metre peg, and on the outside Jetstar Lombo. On the inside Ideal One. Ideal One boots up to hold Jetstar Lombo out. Glenferrie Beauty's now got the 1-1. Conrad Kenzie behind the leader. They were followed further back then by Lettuce Dance, and BJ Hill's 3 back on the inner. On the outside Red Bank Under Fire from Scotty Studer and $1 Million Art. First quarter 32.2, and they're at the judge and a half a mile to go. And the leader Ideal One from Jetstar Lombo. Conrad Kenzie's had a super run in behind the leader. Glenferrie Beauty's racing in the 1-1, and $1 Million Art. He's taking off the last start. Wagga winner around the outside of them. Glenferrie Beauty pulled out in front of him as going forward. Further back then came Red Bank Under Fire, and Scotty Sturd was last of all. Ideal One got going quickly as they head down by the 400. Glenferrie Beauty's out after him. Conrad Kenzie is in behind the leader. Jetstar Lombo struggling. They were followed by $1 Million Art. Further back then came Lettuce Dance, and over on the inside BJ Hill, Olympic Wonder and Red Bank Under Fire. But as they head on by the 300, they travel down the back in 30.3, and Ideal One leads out 3 metres. Conrad Kenzie might be a bit of a chance if he gets out. He's about to get out from behind the leader now. Ideal One straightened up in front. Glenferrie Beauty and Conrad Kenzie are battling on. Ideal One in front. He's going to hold them at bay, Ideal One, and Ideal One goes on to win. Conrad Kenzie second. Third was Glenferrie Beauty from BJ Hill. They were followed home further back then by Lettuce Dance. The next one was Scotty Studer. Jetstar Lombo was well back with Red Bank Under Fire and $1 Million Art. Number 1, Ideal One for Ray Walker. Ideal One. Ray Walker has beaten